going? What are you doing?
I'm from Ohio. I'm from Los Angeles. From New York. Colorado. New Hampshire.
Catalonia.
England. London.
Boston.
Hi, my name is Rachel and I'm going to Paris today. If this is your first video of mine you're checking out, I am a TAPIF English assistant in France. So I'm currently living in the city Colmar and I will be teaching English as an assistant. Today, however, I'm going into Paris because there's like over 1,000 assistants in France placed all over the country. And today there's going to be a meetup in Paris for all the assistants. So I'll be able to meet some other people in the same position. There's nobody else placed in my city, but there could be people placed in cities nearby that I just don't know yet. So I might meet some of them. So I have to take the train into Paris I think it leaves in about an hour from now. This morning I showered and got my hair wet and I style it with, where did I put it? I style my hair with this curl cream, which I love. I just get it super wet, barely dried off at all. Put a good bit of this in, scrunch it, and now I'm gonna scrunch again. Yep. I always let it air dry. It's still a little bit wet. Once it dries completely, it'll be more clearly curly. And then I have a couple outfits that I'm thinking about today, so we're gonna go do a little fashion show, try those on. Okay, this is option one. It's only September still, but it's quite cold already outside. It's like in the 50s and it's rainy and dreary today. So the only concern is that this is a little wintry, this vest, but I mean, it's fall. I think this is so cute. The kind of thing that I would never wear in the US, but I'm in France, so can I get away with it? Is it too wintry? I would wear these sneakers with it. The other option is just the turtleneck. It's a bit more simple. I love that vest, but it's maybe too wintry for right now. All right, let me try the other one on. Here's option two. Jeans and a blue sweater. This sweater is Brandy Melville and I bought it at that infamous store in Paris a couple years ago that has the tiny, skinny, crazy little door. I did not know anything about Brandy Melville when I bought the sweater, so now I know and I won't shop there again, but you know, I bought it already, so I'm gonna wear it. However, is it the look for today? I don't know. I wear it with these sneakers. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna wear the brown vest today. Okay, I made the decision to just wear the turtleneck. I love that vest, but it's just a little too wintry for September. And then I'll wear this jacket. So the other thing I need to do is I'm taking a train there. However, it was 100 euros cheaper to take a bus back, but it's an overnight bus. So I'm leaving now and I will get back here at 7:30 tomorrow morning via bus. I might really regret that tomorrow morning, but I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so I can just come back here and go to sleep. However, it does mean I have to sort of prepare a little bit for that. Like, I'm wearing contacts right now, but I need to bring my glasses with me, like a book or something to do. Oh, and I bring a face mask to wear while I'm sleeping because I sleep with my mouth open. And I was on a plane one time and my friend took a really awful picture of me sleeping with my mouth wide open. So now I wear a mask when I'm sleeping in public places. If I'm able to sleep at all on the bus, we'll find out. So I need to leave in about 15 minutes. I'm going to go put a little bit of makeup on. My hair will finish drying on the 2-hour train ride. Okay, here's the final look with my tennis shoes. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, the station's like 20-minute walk away, so I gotta go. Wait, I gotta go back up. I forgot my umbrella. umbrella acquired. It's not raining now, but it's drizzly and cloudy, so just in case. But now I'm really running a little late, so we're gonna hurry. Okay, I've arrived in Paris. It's so hard to film in public. I'm going insane. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon. The meetup doesn't start until 3, but it's not like a get there at 3 kind of scheduled thing. You just have to, it's just like a drop-in, I think. Hopefully I'm not gonna be late. But it is a straight shot down this road. I have about an hour and a half until it starts, and it's about an hour and a half walk from this train station. So I'm just gonna walk it, stop somewhere along the way to get something to eat, maybe sit along the Seine, walk along the Seine. But yeah, I'm here in Paris. I wanted to get a little closer to the water than this, but it's taken me longer to get here than I thought, and I'm gonna be late. So I'm gonna eat really fast this, and then head on to the bar where we're all meeting up. Oh, it's so loud. Alright, I made it. This is Caitlin. We reunited after 3 years. We studied abroad together in Paris. Where are you from? Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm from Ohio, and I'm going to be an assistant in Nancy.
And you just arrived?
I just arrived from the airport today.
How was your travel?
Long. I left at 6 p.m. yesterday, and now it's 3:41 the next day.
What'd you do with your luggage?
It's kind of sketchy, like electronic store thing. They store luggage.
Well, I'm sure you'll get it back.
I hope so. Hi, I'm Tate, originally from Los Angeles, but I've been living in New York the past 3 years. It's my second time doing the program, and it's my second time living in Paris.
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm from New York, and I'm here in Paris, but teaching in Versailles.
Hi, I'm Acadia, and I'm from Denver, Colorado, in the United States. Hi, I'm Grace. I'm from New Hampshire, in the United States.
Hi, I am Martí from Catalonia.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm from Colorado.
Hey guys, I'm Lucy. I'm from England, and I'm based in Sunderland. I'm Emma, and I'm from London, and I'm in Paris this year.
Hi, my name is Jack, and I'm from Boston, and I am placed in Vincennes, just outside Paris.
Good morning. I'm back in Colmar. The bus was a tiny bit late, so it's about 8 o'clock at this point. I didn't film all that much because my phone is about to die, and I'm gonna stop it here, but I'm almost back. Okay, I am safely back in my Airbnb, got my phone on the charger. It's super cold outside. The bus ride went pretty well, actually. I got a decent amount of sleep, about what I was expecting, like a couple hours maybe like 3 or 4 hours. But the bus stopped every hour and a half or so between Paris and here. So every time we stopped, they would turn all the lights on, people would get up and move, and it would wake me up. But it was a Flixbus, which I've used before for shorter distances in Europe, and it's a really nice bus company. They're comfortable. They have charging ports on the bus. I just didn't have a charger. And yesterday overall was very nice. The TAPIF meetup was in a place called Ground Control, which was super cute. It was like a big, not a warehouse, but like a big open room that had a lot of different little stops, and then it had an outdoor area as well. But it was a really good spot to have a big group meetup like that. I got some Greek food. The girls that I met got some Vietnamese food. Like, it was little stalls from all over the place. And then they had a coffee bar and a bar. And then from there we walked to O'Sullivan's on Place de Bastille. Anyway, Bastille. Which was nice. The service was a little bit Parisian in that nobody came up to our table for like 20 minutes. And we stayed pretty late at the first place, and by the time we had walked to O'Sullivan's, I would have had to leave. It was about 9 p.m. and my bus left at 11, but it was an hour walk from O'Sullivan's to the bus station, which is why I ended up taking the metro. So I left about 45 minutes after we got to O'Sullivan's, and at that point, they had just come over to the table to take their orders. So yeah, I don't know how that ended up for the rest of them that stayed, but it was a cute place. They just were busy. There was a soccer game on, so I met a lot of people. I introduced myself to maybe 3 or 4 times the amount of people that I was able to put in the video. It was mostly Americans, I would say. Actually, a lot of people based in Paris itself, which would make sense because the meetup was in Paris. So those were the people that were able to make it the most easily, but also people all over the place. And I was able to meet back up with Caitlin, which was really nice because I haven't seen her in like 3 years. We already have a trip planned for October, so I'll definitely be vlogging that as well. But for now, I'm going to crash, probably. I'll set an alarm for like 10-ish. Try to keep my sleep schedule on track a little bit. I might have to have a nap or something later. But overall, not too bad. I think the bus itself was an experience. A few little updates if you're following along with the overarching plot of all these vlogs is I do have an apartment secured. I will move in like 4 days at this point, pretty close. And then I also have my Strasbourg Academy orientation coming up. So we're about to get jump right into the real reason I'm here, which is the English teaching assistant position. If you want to see the details of me arriving to France and me trying to set up all the super obnoxious bureaucratic stuff like a bank account, you can go check out my first 2 videos. Otherwise, I will see you next week.